Reinforcements available. Construction complete.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are continuing our conquest of the galaxy as the Empire of the Hand in the Essence of War scenario in Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.2 pre-alpha version. In the last episode, we started getting pretty far into the Penastar territory. We're just at what is their capital in 2.1 and before. But I recently found out that was in fact, oops, that's not cool. That was in fact not true, and their actual capital is a place called Entrala. So we're going to be adding that and changing all the relevant GCs to have Entrala as well as Bastion. Bastion is still important, but Entrala is the capital. So I think it's called Entrala. I'll fact check that after the game. Once again, it's another thing that we are doing, but it isn't quite yet in this build that I'm using for the video. Which brings up another topic I've wanted to talk about for a while. How we approach canon in the mod. So this has been something that started coming up a lot when fans or players talk to us with respect to future versions, with episode 7, 8, and 9 coming out, and how that's not good, and how canon is being handled in the expanded, or with the expanded universe, the new movies and everything. So the first thing is that the mod takes place entirely within the old expanded universe, so what's now called Legends. This means that any content you see in the new movies, whether it's cool or not, isn't stuff that we can really use. It's a different universe. It's not even like Star Trek, where, from what I understand, they did some stuff where it's actually the same universe, but it's different. I don't know. Never a huge fan of Star Trek, honestly, so I don't know what's going on there. But people have been asking if a lot of the stuff from Rebels was going to be in the mod, the TV show, but that's classified within, as far as I can tell, the same universe as the new movies, and it supersedes a lot of the old information from the expanded universe. So it'd be having two, oh, she's dead. It'd be having two competing storylines coming out at the same time, because a lot of stuff in Rebels contradicts stuff from the expanded universe. Well, Arlon is dead. So, that little tie-looking frigate that they have in the show is one of the main things that comes up. So as far as how we handle stuff within the expanded universe, or like what happens within the old expanded universe, people ask us a lot of times to add some fanon ships as well, which some are common, especially within the Empire at War community, because the way a lot of ships that Empire at War players recognize came about, the ones that don't actually have canon designs, is there's another mod for Homeworld a while ago, still exists, called Warlords. It's one of the more famous Star Wars mods in existence. It's also one of the older ones, so a lot of people know it, especially because around the time of Warlords, which is for Homeworld 2, there wasn't as many good Star Wars real-time strategy games, so it got pretty popular. And then when Empire at War was released, the creator of that mod, Evil Jedi, released all of his models as a free release pack that Empire at War modders, or anyone for any other game, could use to make their own mods. Which, while it was nice of him, it meant that a lot of mods came out over a small space of time that used the same models for everything. Not even the same designs, they used the exact same models, and it sort of turned into a rush to see who could convert the most Evil Jedi models the fastest. But what this means is a lot of ships that people think they know from other mods are actually creations of Evil Jedi that aren't really canon designs. But the approach we've always taken with canon and fanon stuff is that we'll only use canon stuff from within the expanded universe, and then we will never supersede something, but we will fill in empty spaces, which is how we're able to have the Empire of the Hand. None of the ships that I'm playing with right now, or that we made for the Empire of the Hand, except for the original Clawcraft right here, the Ensis style, are canon. We developed them all because the Empire of the Hand had proof of having a big fleet. Had mentions of ships like the Chiss Star Destroyer, but never had any designs that are ready. So this was a space that we could use to be creative, I guess. Because when you're making a Star Wars mod, there's a lot of the same designs you're making over and over. And there's not much room for making what you might want yourself. That being said, when people ask us to do ships for the New Republic and Empire, there are a lot, like the priority goes to the ships that have designs, stats, and are more common. And then we'll only use ships in descending order that have designs, that have stats, and then have names at the bottom. So in the upcoming versions for Ascendancy and Imperial Civil War, we've made the Proficient. Is it Proficient? Yeah, the Proficient. It's a ship that has a small description, but it's never had a design or any really solid stats. But because we've used most of the other ships that are sort of above it in the priority list, or in usability list, whatever you want to call it, that's why we're comfortable using it now. We're trying to take existing elements of the this is a shipyard, so I'm going to try to get another forward shipyard instead of always relying on Psycha in the future for capital ships. I do want to build Psycha fleet systems. But anyways, rather than using, even if they're commonly accepted fanon designs, like a lot of the Evil Jedi ones are, that's why I'm bringing it up. Oh, this should be one of the newer ships for the Pentastar alignment. I haven't done icons for all of them yet. But we put the commonly accepted Empire at War designs from Warlords on the same level as any other fanon stuff, so we won't use those. We consider those essentially property of Evil Jedi. We don't want to step on his toes, and we want the opportunity to create what we feel fits best for the universe. Which is why you'll see some of our designs that look different from what you may think you know from other mods, which is essentially because it's the same model from the same original source for other mods.
Construction complete.
But this is also the sort of thing we do going forward with the Hapen Consortium and with the Ceruvi Imperium and Ascendancy. What's going on here? I'll just auto-resolve that. That sucks. You know what? I'm not gonna bother holding that anymore. But yeah, we especially don't want to nudge things out. So if there's two ships that do the same thing, crap. If there's two ships that do the same thing, and one of them has a design, the other doesn't, then we'll stick with the one that has the design. Right, so this should be, there's a new ship. I don't know if the string's there. Nope. That's the Secutor, though, I think. It's a capital ship. So yeah, if there's evidence that a faction would have built or had access to a certain number more ships than they're actually shown having, which I feel the Hapens sort of have that, the Empire of the Hand sort of has that, then we're fine with designing ones. But if there's, for example, 6 perfectly good capital ships that have all of these things, and there's one capital ship that's okay, this is not gonna go well for me.
Roger that.
If there's another capital ship that we know is fanon, but it's really common design, we still won't use that because it's not a real thing. With ships that don't have a design, we like being able to make our own stuff for it. In some occasions, like the Proficient, especially now that we know with the expanded universe dead, we're not as worried about making something than having it superseded a few months later. Like the old Nebula Star Destroyer model, it was created before the newer images came out that showed it better. It used to just be a side-on sketch. So for a few months there were people that were complaining that our model was shitty and inaccurate, when it was because we had made it before there was actually the design fleshed out. Okay, so there's the Secutor. It's just a carrier, really, so I'm not as concerned about it. I'm more concerned about the fact that this Superstar Destroyer is going to kill me.
Are our target. Form up. Heading to destination. Admiral Thrawn, the missile launchers are the primary target.
They've destroyed our lasers. The launch bay is gone.
So hopefully that'll clear up a bit of what we do when we're planning for ships in the mod, and whether we see something as usable or not. It was all sort of off the cuff too, so I'm not sure how well organized that was. So if you have any questions about that, I can answer that next time as well. But the bottom line is, if there's something called an Imperial class Ultra Destroyer that has a hangar that can fit an Executor in it, I'm not going to use that. And yes, that is something someone has suggested multiple times. So yeah, don't. Just please don't. And then we'll just go back to spreading the love of the hand. We're just going to lose all my heroes. That's the best way to handle this, I feel. Send my interceptors to kill that stuff. They've destroyed our ion cannons.
The lasers are our target. Our target priority is the
Oh,
laser.
voiceovers. We will have a lot of new ones for the new version. Not sure how much of it, but yeah. Same thing with Ascendancy. We're working with a bunch of people to get everything in that voiced. I don't know if we're going to do that, or if we're going to have that all done before the first version, because it's a lot of stuff, and it'd delay the mod for just that. I'd like to. That's the ideal situation, but we'll have to see.
Star Destroyer standing by. Star Destroyer reporting in. Our target priority is the laser.
There's a lot of people who just take the music and voices from other games, then their fans come to us and tell us how shitty we are because we didn't press Control-C, Control-V as well as them. But there's some legal issues associated with that, which we'd rather not get into.
Awaiting orders.
Yes.
I'd also rather not lose, so if this can...
Ready for orders.
Okay, what are you doing? Get over there. Use all your weapons. Be a man. You
The
sexist pig.
lasers are our target.
I hate when people say that too. Be a man.
Attack that target.
What does that even mean? I mean, I know a lot of the Empire of the Hand ships are just shaped like penises, but
Yes, sir.
I don't think that's what the thing is supposed to imply.
Awaiting your orders. Awaiting your command. Our target priority is the laser cannon. Our primary exit system is down. Your command, sir. Fire at will.
Kill him.
Nowhere to run. Falling out of formation.
Commander. The lasers are our target. Reporting in.
So this will be 2 Superstar Destroyers destroyed for 2 battles. That's not bad. Assuming I can finish it off. Because there's still other stuff I gotta kill after.
The lasers are our target.
And then there's 2 ISDs just... Oh, someone was asking in the previous video why, because they're such big targets, when the engines have a hardpoint. That's actually why we never did it before, because in order to actually destroy the engines on the Superstar Destroyer, they are such a big part of the ship that you'd have to pretty much destroy the entire ship to do it. And that's why.
Ties reporting in. Moving to attack the ion cannon. Regroup. Taking
Destroyer here. They've taken out our launch bay.
Standing by.
The lasers have been destroyed.
My scopes are jammed. Nowhere to run.
This might actually end my brilliant offensive. Okay. I can at least get the rest of Kane down with this VSD.
Losing power. Attack formation.
Form up. Our lasers are
Ion
destroyed.
cannons are our primary target. Direct fire at their laser cannons.
All fire on those ion cannons. The ion cannons are our primary target.
Reinforcements.
Shields almost gone.
Awaiting orders.
Yay.
He's about to be destroyed. Losing control.
Calculating jump to light speed.
Cover me
It's
now.
all a clever trick
Taking him out.
to get my one ESD out. Alright, so that's just all of my heroes. That's not a big deal. We've still got Neera's and Soontirfel. That's great.
Building under construction.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, so I've got nothing but the... Kill Jarek's 3... Okay, we can do this. Gotta believe. I'm a believer.
All weapons loaded.
Reporting. Moving out.
We secured a build pad.
Turret constructing. There they are.
Construction complete.
T4B mobile. Moving into position. Entering battlefield. Right away, sir.
Unit destroyed.
See, those were Plex soldiers, so that's how I can justify that. Garrisons are limited, so I don't think I'll get unlimited to MMTs, but
Tank brigade
it'd be nice if I did.
underway.
So you're just gonna miss. That's helpful. And nothing's gonna happen.
Awaiting orders.
There we go.
Advancing. Squad, move out.
Now we just gotta worry about Jarek.
Almost there.
Moving to secondary position.
There was another. Oh,
Heading out.
Support order
We
acknowledged.
secured a build pad. Turret operating.
it's a flame turret, I believe. Oh crap! That's an AT-AT. Don't know exactly where you got that, but okay. Was I just not paying attention? That could happen.
Ready.
That does happen a
Right
lot,
away, sir.
actually.
Squad, advance.
Try this again.
We secured a build pad.
Shooting anti-vehicle.
Yes, sir.
You guys just stand there.
Unit destroyed.
Well, there's that.
Construction complete.
There's another lat down. These guys are just gonna be jerks the whole time, though.
Move out. Right away.
We secured a landing zone.
Roger.
Yay!
Moving to that area, sir.
I feel like it'd be much better if the victory condition for ground battles was that you had to control all the landing zones.
Reporting in.
And then build the mode around that.
Heading out.
We secured a landing zone.
Fallout troops.
I don't think it'd work with the version just by changing that now, because like the game isn't really built around it,
Move out.
and the most effective way would still be to destroy
Reinforcement
all of their stuff. But
Reinforcement
if you were
point
building it from the ground
contested.
up and you could actually make the AI function around it, I think that'd be the way to go for Galactic Conquest. For the skirmish, there should be bonuses associated with it, but it's not the
Coming about.
Tactical battle
best
imminent.
way. Worship. Oops. Yeah, I can't do that.
Tactical battle imminent.
Constructing unit.
Beginning construction.
If we had the resources, I'd love to be able to redo the a lot of the Empire of the Hand ground stuff, honestly, or ground entirely, but
Construction complete.
it's not really feasible.
Beginning construction.
T2B over.
Alright, so our massive expansion at the start needs to slow down because I killed all of our heroes.
Vehicle
No big
in
deal.
production. Unit in production.
Now this area is going to be cut off a little. But they won't be able to get Morisham from me. That I'm pretty confident in. Okay, Pentastar is getting all the way out to Dathomir.
Construction complete.
But Ithor probably going to belong to them soon too. Nope. I'm a huge liar. I'm going to try to rebuild a new fleet at Jameis. But I need to work on my economy. Munilinst
Star Destroyer
is
reporting
basically economy central.
Constructing.
I don't want the heavy vehicle factory there, I want
Under
more
construction.
credits. I want to still get credit, or land units from there, and there. Quithold,
Building under
credits.
construction. Construction
It's like
complete.
oh, Jarek's dead.
Cruiser
But they
reporting.
are way over here. So that's... Oh, Pentastar Alignment is New Republic, so the New Republic is closing in there.
Complete.
They really just got a thin band of planets at the top. I don't know if I want to kill the Pentastar Alignment first. Like, go all the way through it. I do want to get Gravix,
Tactical
Medu, Brilliant, and
battle
Bastion.
imminent.
Okay, more AT-AT. Yep, that's not where I wanted to zoom. AT-AT, AT pomp thing. Oh, 3. Yeah, I can do this. I think this will be the last battle, too, for this episode. But I have a plan. What? You're really not accomplishing much there, you're just particle spamming. There we go. I want to try to get these over to the base, but... Oh, crap. There is a base there. That's unfortunate.
The enemy is approaching.
Turtling, turtling. They have Dark Shadow, but I can't do anything about that.
I copy. Keep going.
Oh, crap. No, no, no.
Yes, sir.
Barracks, come on, Barracks. Do your thing. Give me soldiers. Or don't. Or don't fire, you know, you can just stand there and think you're firing at the Dark Jedi.
Yes, Commander. Ready. All weapons loaded. Commence assault.
Heal him.
This way. Ready for attack.
I just want infantry so I can build
Base
towers.
is under attack.
T4P. Give me a target. Attack. Take brigade here. Fire.
Unit
Over there.
destroyed.
Copy. Open fire.
Oh, melee units.
T4P mobile. Roger that. Moving into position. Right away, sir.
Jerk.
Awaiting orders.
Alright.
We secured a
Turret
build pad.
constructing.
Form up. Awaiting
Construction
orders.
complete.
Underway.
Exactly. Cannot exceed 10. If it exceeds 10, you end up with more than 10 units on the ground at once, and the game bugs out.
Copy.
This is crucial.
Reporting.
Some people try to get around that by making it have more than 10, but also making units take out more than 1. But then it only happens sometimes that it'll bug out, because you will still end up with more than 10. See, you can't recruit these AT-ATs.
Yes, Commander. Heading
I'm
out.
gonna pretend I have all day.
Right away. We'll cover you. Moving out.
Unit destroyed.
Heading out, sir. Providing backup.
Well, that's a bombing run.
Copy.
We secured a building.
Ready. All weapons.
Where are the
All
AT-ATs?
troops.
Construction complete.
Do I actually want to know that? Is that a bad question to ask?
Let's move out. I copy. T4B ready.
We secured
Let's
a
go.
landing zone.
Keep going.
One more.
Give me a target. This way.
Enemy bombardment is ready.
Oh no.
We are victorious.
Oh, we won. Yay! Right, I think that's going to be enough losing for today. Destroyed 2 SSDs, but also lost pretty much every hero we've ever owned. So yeah, that's it.
Construction complete.
Gonna save. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll be back Wednesday, I believe. And that's it. See ya.